it's graduation week, man. We did this about 100 years ago at this school. We were like one of the founding classes in 1870, whatever.
Somewhere, but it feels
they
like
didn't even give us cap and gowns.
We didn't even have a football stadium back then.
Wrote with a big lead pencil, like on a sheet of paper, and said, "Get on out of here, go get a job,
leave, depart."
Yeah, that's it. But we're going to lead off with Aggie Baseball's leadoff hitter. It's his segment, Nick Choruby. We were kind of talking about that before we came on the air. The pressure that goes with leading off, man. He's had to do it all year, essentially.
Yeah, it's I think it's a pretty fun job to do, but it's definitely difficult at times, but you just got to embrace it. So,
is this your – I'm not going to reveal it. It's your job.
Yeah,
is this your first repeat guest of the year?
I think last week was the first
repeat.
repeat, yeah.
This is the first repeat guest on video in the studio.
There we go.
I think both of his appearances have been with cameras rolling.
Backed by popular
He
demand.
requested makeup.
Yeah. He did request makeup. Yeah. He needs the makeup, man.
I asked for Choruby. I mean, just look at that guy. God.
Oh, man. But yeah, we got the SEC graduate. Didn't graduate this week, but graduated in the past.
A year ago.
Blake Kopetsky's in here with us.
That just means I'm smarter than everybody.
A year ago, it means it's a victory lap.
Yeah, what is this, your 5th, 6th year in college? Something like that?
8th or 9th.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Hey, if you're enjoying it.
I lost
If you're enjoying it, roll with it.
I might keep going a few more years.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
like cards
it.
right.
Yeah. Those SEC patches you guys wear, yours says graduate on it.
Yeah.
It's got to make you a little extra proud when you're in the dugout with one of those, doesn't it?
I mean, everybody tries to give me a hard time, but they just know I'm smarter than them already. So
yeah, it's funny because Blake just turned 24 a couple days ago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 24. And we've got some like 18-year-olds on our team. So it's pretty funny.
No,
I mean,
So funny story. When I was growing up, and I guess in high school, I would umpire Little League, and Landon Miner is on our team right now. I used to umpire him at Harvey Little League.
I'll tell you, one of the toughest jobs in the world, because I held that job back in my old hometown. Umpire a Little League game.
Oh
you
my
think
God.
Parents won't get on to you in a Little League game?
Somebody's going to be mad.
Forget about it, man.
I want no part of that.
I mean, I got –
what did you make? I mean, it could have been worth it. What did you make money-wise per game? Do you remember?
Like $20.
To just get berated for an
Oh
hour.
my God. Yeah, because every call you make, you're calling somebody's baby out or safe
exactly.
or strike or ball.
Exactly. Times have changed. I made $12 a game doing Columbus's Little League back in the day when I was in high school, and you'd call a kid out on strike 3. Yeah. Somebody'd be yelling at you from the stands, and in a small town like Columbus, you'd turn around like, that guy ate dinner at my house last night. He's over eating with my parents. Now he's cussing me out of the Little League game.
It happens.
That's the way it works. You got to roll with it. But tell me about this time of year, Nick, because I would think it might be the funnest part of all this for you. Classes are over. And it's just baseball now. It's the clubhouse and, I guess whatever activities you want away from baseball. Maybe you get to go fishing, go hunting. I don't know. But is this the best time of year to be a collegiate baseball player?
Yeah, 100%. This is the most fun the most fun time there is. I just took my last final today, so I'm in the clear the rest of the year. All we got to worry about is baseball. I mean, today we got practice at 1, and then the rest of the day got to myself, so I'm looking forward to it. We got Blake's always going fishing, probably 5-6 times a week. So everybody, everybody does a variety of things.
Nick's always asking me to take him, but I know what'll happen whenever I take him. I'm not going to be able to fish. I'm going to be baiting his hook, retying all of his lines.
Yeah, I don't
babysitting him all day.
I don't get the invitation very often.
Where's your spot? Where do you go in town here, or do you bounce around?
We've got some land in a few places, but if I go to a big lake, I like to go to Somerville, right out here.
What? I mean, Portland, Oregon. There's outdoor activities up there.
Oh yeah,
in the woods.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's a lot of.
Hiking.
I've never been hunting, but there's a lot of hunting. Yeah, there's hiking up there. I mean, this place, the Columbia River Gorge, is about 45 minutes from my house.
Heard that's really pretty.
Yeah, it's awesome. So just lots of fishing up there, all kinds of stuff to do.
See, one of you guys needs to go up to Oregon with him one time.
It's too cold up there for me.
Come on.
I wouldn't survive.
It's gorgeous. It's pretty.
Yeah, this
Blake, you can go ice fish until like July, right?
Yeah,
up there?
that's all you can do up there.
That's all. That's it. Ice fishing.
You sit right there.
This is the time of year where it's starting to be about 75 and sunny with zero humidity up there, so It's
That
pretty
ain't bad.
nice.
Now, does everybody up there complain when the temperature peaks past 80 or so because then it's like sweltering hot? Or
Yeah, as soon as it touches 90, everybody's like, "Oh my God, like get me inside."
Down here, you wait till 105 for
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I went to Colorado in the summer last year, and I remember I got to the grocery store when I got there. It was a mountain town, like a little tiny mountain town. And I said, "Oh, how's the weather been here?" They're like, "Oh, it's awful. It's like 78 today. It's so hot." And I go, "Really?" I said it was 97 when I left home.
With humidity, too,
and that was
yeah.
kind of cool for
Yeah,
us.
Yeah.
No doubt. We've got Nick Choruby and Blake Kopetsky with us here on Studio 12. Texas A&M baseball. Their next series is on the road. It's in Oxford. Aggies taking on Ole Miss for 3 games. And, guys, a little tough of what you're coming off of. The Mississippi State series, the Bulldogs win 2 of 3. The last game, Saturday, maybe a little frustrating knowing that you were right in there with it. And it's always tough to take, I guess, a 1-run loss.
Yeah, I mean, that was a really tough loss to take. They're all tough, but that one especially is, because that was the rubber match. You win that, you win the series, and I felt like we had the game, in control for most of it, and it was just pretty frustrating to drop.
But one thing about, I think, the way you guys have been playing, we've talked a lot on the show, Nick, about the staples of baseball, and it's about pitching and defense. You had a hiccup in 1 inning there against Mississippi State on a double play ball, wasn't quite turned, but as long as you're pitching and playing defense, I mean, you got to like your chances in the postseason if this continues.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're in a great spot, honestly. Like, pitching-wise, I think we're leading the SEC in pitching, so can't ask for much more than that. And, defense, we're more than capable of playing error-free just about every game. So as long as we keep that up and the offense is, it's going to continue to improve. So I like where we're at.
Blake, for you, clearly you guys understand this, and it's not that you need a reinforcement, but is a game like that, it just continues to tell you about how in a game like baseball, every little thing can affect over the course of the game, every little thing can affect the outcome?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we talk about it all the time, how thin the line is between winning and losing, and how baseball is funny like that. Like you can hit a ball down the line that's 2 inches foul, and they can come up and hit one that's, just on the chalk and get a double and then do it again. And, it's just funny like that.
Mm-hmm. You guys had a game like
Auburn.
Yeah. They hit a double down the line. It's barely fair. And Walker Pennington, I think it was.
Yeah, he's
going to hit a double down the line, barely foul. And, that was a 1-run game.
Yeah.
If Walker's is fair, you win it. You're right.
And I think they hit a little flare that inning, too.
Yeah.
Or they hit a ball to the right of Homan, and then they hit a little flare over Shoe and right in front of me. And, it wasn't a hard hit ball. It just placed perfect.
Yeah, and they count all the same. Those have got to be the most frustrating, right? The little bloops, the little dinks.
Yes.
The pitcher gets a great ground ball. It just happens to dribble through one of the holes in the infield, that kind of thing.
Yeah, like Kilkenny came in against Mississippi State the other day and gave up a ground ball in the 6th hole, I think, and then like a little blooper over the second baseman. And that was 2 runs right there. So it's just funny how it works.
But that's the SEC in a nutshell, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, just the smallest snap of a finger decides things.
Exactly. When everyone's so close in talent like that, it's you need to get the big hit, and that's how you win games.
Yeah. And speaking of pitching, one guy in particular, and maybe get a comment from both of you on him. I mean, the way Stephen Kolick's going at it is pretty incredible stuff right now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's been great for 4 weeks now, man.
Yeah, 4
It's
or 5.
just impressive on how he's come as a baseball player from the time I first met him, I guess. Was that 2 or 3 years ago? I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 whenever I got here. But
8 or 9.
yeah, no,
Back
he's
when I was umpiring him in Little League.
Probably had his games too. He didn't throw that kind of slider in Little League, did he?
Great kid, and I'm really proud of how he's come along and how he's developed as a player.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Nick? I mean, getting to watch him from center field, and there was an article in the Eagle about a week ago. It was well written by Richard Kroom on Stephen. His dad diagnosed with cancer, and he's battling that. And for Stephen to just go out there and do this each outing, and obviously knowing what he's going through off the field, I guess it makes it even more incredible.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I can't even fathom what he's dealing with from a emotional standpoint, and to be able to go out there every day and do what he does. I mean, that's unreal. My hat's off to him. I'm glad he's on our side of the ball. But yeah, I mean, just watching him from center, some of the sliders that he's throwing. The slider is his best pitch. I mean, everybody knows that. Like, some of the pitches that he throws are just, I'm like, there's no way these guys are going to hit that. So
No doubt.
So yeah, he's doing great.
Nick Choruby and Blake Kopetsky with us here on Studio 12. The Aggies in Oxford this weekend against Ole Miss. They'll be back home next weekend to host Arkansas in the final regular season home series. We talk about the fine line, guys, between winning and losing in this sport, but one of the big beauties to me of the sport is there's almost always another day to play, and that day is Friday. Maybe we'll start with you, Blake. Excitement of getting back out on the field Friday, getting on the bus, getting on the plane, and then getting back out on the field and get to tee it up again.
Yeah, I mean, there's no more important game than the one we have on Friday, and especially coming off this past weekend, we can't look at that and be like, oh, start pressing, we gotta win, we have to do this, we have to do that. But if we just go out Friday and we just play loose, comfortable, how we always do, we'll be fine.
And then do you all get to – y'all been to Oxford? Have y'all rotated through there? Both of you
yeah.
guys have. He's probably been about 5 times.
Yeah, I think it's
8
my
or 9.
fourth trip there.
Everything with Blake, he's 8 or 9 times. Yeah.
We like to ask y'all when you do this, Nick, is it fun to kind of explore these towns and maybe one you've already been to, kind of know maybe some places you want to go when you get that little bit of free time?
Oh, yeah, I love it. I mean, I love traveling. Ole Miss is pretty cool just because it's kind of a colonial town. Like, everything's white picket fence kind of thing. And, yeah, it's a lot of fun. They do the beer shower in right field at the baseball field when they hit a home run, which, of course, I don't want them to hit a home run. But it's
cool
still
to
kinda
watch
to
it, but
see.
when you're playing there,
Yeah.
avoid it. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm looking forward to it.
So when
Yeah.
you hit one this weekend, why don't you just go, guys, when you touch it, you're like, guys, where's my
Yeah.
beer shower, guys?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll let them know when I'm in the outfield that when I hit one, they need to give me a beer shower.
Well, then a curtain call, you could just go into your dugout, get
Yeah.
some Gatorade, and throw it up in the air in front of the dugout. You're
Yeah.
probably going to get a pitch in the back the next time you
Probably
go up
cause some problems throughout the weekend.
Do it on Friday, set the tone for the weekend.
yeah,
but,
that'd be great.
but hey, showing some power this weekend, Blake.
Yeah,
Yeah, this guy goes deep twice in the Mississippi State Series.
I went back and watched some film from opening weekend of Choruby and kind of tried to mimic my swing off
Hit
of
the
that.
weight room.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Tried to mimic my swing off of that, so that's where I got it from.
You guys walking around the clubhouse just flexing now? I mean, what going?
Yeah, I mean, he tries to, but nothing really happens.
I'm not very impressive in the weight room, so I do what I can.
There
But
you go. You have 3 or 4?
I have 3.
3.
Four's
Yeah.
coming.
4's coming,
Yeah.
and you now have 2 with the shots at the Mississippi State Series. Well, good stuff, guys. The home stretch is here. Fun time to watch you guys, and we know no classes anymore. Focus on baseball, so we'll definitely be talking to you more as we go down the stretch. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
for having us.